The winter Isaiah Mitchell turned 10, Chicago felt like it was trying to kill him. Snow hardened into gray ice along the sidewalks. Wind cut through alleyways like knives. Every breath burned his lungs. He hadn't eaten properly in days. 2 weeks earlier, his mother had died. There was no dramatic goodbye. No final speech. Just a hospital room that smelled like disinfectant and loss. A social worker promised foster care. A clipboard. A signature. Then silence. The first foster family sent him back after 4 days. Too withdrawn, they said. Too angry. What they meant was, too broken. Isaiah slipped through the cracks the way broken children do. He slept in doorways, learned which dumpsters behind restaurants had edible scraps, learned how hunger rewires your brain. By day 14, his legs shook when he stood. That's when he found Lincoln Elementary. Every day at noon, kids spilled into the yard laughing, trading snacks, living lives he felt locked out of forever. Isaiah sat outside the chain-link fence and watched. On the third day, a teacher noticed him. "You can't be here," she said sharply. "You're scaring the students." Isaiah tried to stand. His knees buckled. She turned away. That's when Victoria saw him. Victoria Hayes was 9 years old, with braided hair and a red ribbon she wore when she wanted to feel special. She lived 3 blocks away in subsidized housing where the heat worked only sometimes. Her grandmother raised her. Breakfast was oatmeal. Lunch was school-provided. Dinner was rice and beans. It wasn't much, but her grandmother always said the same thing. "Baby, we may not have much, but we always share what we got." At recess, Victoria froze when she saw the boy outside the fence. He wasn't scary.
He was starving.
Her friend Jasmine tugged her sleeve. "Ignore him.
He's creepy."
Victoria shook her head. "He's hungry." She looked down at her lunchbox. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich. An apple. A juice box. Everything she had until dinner. Victoria stood up. She walked to the fence. Up close, the boy looked worse. Cracked lips. Hollow eyes. Hands trembling. "Hi," she said softly. "I'm Victoria." The boy tried to speak. Nothing came out. She pushed her lunchbox through the fence.
"Take it."
"It's okay." Isaiah ate the sandwich in 4 bites. Tears streamed down his face as he drank the juice, devoured the apple, scraped the crumbs. "Thank you," he whispered. "I'm Isaiah." "I'll bring you lunch tomorrow," Victoria said. "You will." "I promise." That promise changed everything. For 6 months, 120 school days, Victoria brought him food. When her family realized what she was doing, they didn't stop her. They worked extra shifts. Her grandmother packed more food. When winter came and Isaiah shook in a thin jacket, Victoria gave him her coat and lied about having another. When he got sick, her grandmother brought soup and medicine. Medicine meant for her own husband. They nursed Isaiah back to life through a fence. Isaiah survived. On the last day, foster care found him. Victoria tied half her red ribbon around his wrist.
"So you remember," she said.
Isaiah looked at her and made a promise too big for a 10-year-old boy. "I'll marry you when I'm rich." Victoria laughed. Then he was gone. Isaiah aged out of foster care at 18 with a duffel bag and nowhere to go. He slept in his car, worked day labor, touched the ribbon every night and whispered, "She believed in me." Failure followed him. Then one opportunity stuck. Then another. Isaiah learned business the way starving kids learn survival, fast and ruthless. By 32, he was a CEO. By 35, a multi-millionaire. Still empty. He searched for Victoria for 5 years. Investigators. Records. Dead ends. Until a community meeting. "Victoria Hayes," she said. Isaiah felt the room tilt. When recognition hit, time collapsed. 2 halves of a ribbon met again. They didn't fall into love. They rebuilt it. Together, they created the Red Ribbon Initiative.
Housing.
Education.
Jobs.
Mental health support. Kids like Isaiah got futures. Isaiah knelt. Victoria said yes. They married at the fence. A hungry child appeared. A ribbon passed hands. The cycle continued. Epilogue. A sandwich fed a boy. A ribbon gave him hope. A promise changed the world. Kindness is never small. It only looks that way at the beginning.